Okay. So if we try to understand what is a motion, then how do we understand that what is a motion? Motion means we can define a motion like that when an object is changes position with respect to the time as well as from any stationary object. Okay. How it will we will define the motion? Motion can be defined when there is a, you can say that if it is changing its position. Suppose if you are taking a position like this is a point A, okay, and that is a point B. That is a point A and that is a point B. And suppose an object is placed there at a point A. Okay. When we are placing it at a point A and with respect to that point B, if it does not change its position, that point is considered to be as a reference point. What we call that? We can take it as a reference point. Reference point का meaning क्या होगा? Reference point means with respect to that we are defining the position of this object. आपने क्या किया कि A और B को कंसिडर कर लिया and in A and B, the B is defining as the reference point. With the help of that point, we will identify the position of this object. Suppose according to the time, if this object does not move anywhere, that means this object remain in its A position and the reference point from where we are observing this object, that will also remain at its A position. Where we are observing from B point towards this object, and we are waiting for some time that suppose 5 minutes, 10 minutes. If it does not change its position anywhere according to the time, then we will say that this object will be in state of rest. Okay. Suppose at 8 o'clock you are start observing it, and up to 8:15 you will observe that object is remain at A position. Where we are looking this object from B point. हम कहाँ पे हैं? Where we are? We are at here. Where we are observing? We are observing from B point. ठीक है? इसकी position change नहीं है, तो we will say that it is in state of rest. But after 8:15, we will observe that it change its position and come to that point. Suppose we are posing that point as C. Okay. 8:15 के बाद 8:20 को हमने ऑब्जर्व किया. What we will observing that this object is change its position. So it means that when it changes position, it means in that particular time when it is changing its position, how it will change? So we will say that the body in a state of motion. So without movement, it is not possible that it can change its position. There must be some movement is there. That's why it is changing its position. So for that purpose, for C position, A is defined the state of rest, and this position is defined as the state of motion. Okay. That means point C, that is defining the state of motion. So what is a motion? Motion is nothing but it is defined as a body in a movement. When we are saying that a motion, that means a body in a movement, now we will say that it is a motion. And what is the important thing is that body should change its position with respect to the time as well as with its surrounding. Okay, like school is placed on its place for a longer period of time because it does not move anywhere. Who's moving? We are moving from school to home and home to school. So which body is that? Means if we are applying on ourselves, then we can say that we are moving from one place to another place. But the table, chair, school building, everything remain in rest position. Okay. Is that clear? So in that way we are defining that what is a motion. Motion is nothing but it is a condition for a particular time. We are finding that body in a rest position, and after some time we can find out that that similar body will be in a motion with respect to the surrounding and with respect to the time. Now you will write the definition of what is the definition of motion. Okay, so you will write the definition of motion. You will write the motion of an object. The motion of an object. The motion of an object. Okay. The motion of an object is perceived. The motion of an object is perceived. Perceived. C-E-I-V-E-D. C-E-I-V-E-D. The motion of an object is perceived. I-E-V-E-D. Perceived when its position changes. When its position changes continuously. When its position changes continuously with respect to some stationary objects. When it change continuously with respect to some stationary objects. With respect to some stationary object. Okay, in that definition, the word is using the stationary. Stationary means that a body in a state of rest. Okay, that one should be in state of rest. And other which is moving, that will be in state of motion. That means whenever we are defining the state of motion, then it is always defined with respect to some stationary bodies. Okay, like if I am going from the class or I am entering into the class. So with respect to your position, I am defining my motion. Okay, either entering or I am taking any movement across this board, then I am trying to define my motion with respect to my surrounding. Surrounding means with respect to this classroom. Okay, so that is going to be the main definition of this motion. Is that clear? Now you will write the second point. You will write the second point. The state of, you will write the second point is that the state of rest, and motion, the state of rest and motion are relative only. This is your point. Okay. The state of rest and motion are relative to only. What do you understand by this? That means if you are taking a same object for the same body, these two things can be happen. Relative means they are not two separate things. They are not two separate things, but they are complementary to each other. Or you can say that they are interrelated to each other. That means rest and motion, they are vice versa case. Okay, for an example, if you are taking a football, okay, for an example, if you are taking a football and if it is placed on a ground. Suppose this is your football and it is placed on a ground and I'm mentioning with A and it does not move anywhere. So what we have got? We will say that it is in rest position. But as soon as you are applying a kick on it, okay, with the help of your legs, when we are applying a kick on it, then it may be a possibility that it will change its position. That means it will displace from A to, suppose we are observing it, that it will change its position and come to B. And still we are observing that it is in movement. That means there will be a motion is always there. So when we are observing this, we will say that the body in a state of motion. But when we are observing here, then we will say that body in a state of rest. But you can see that in both the cases, this ball is common in between them. Ball is same, okay, but their situations are different. That means the object or body is same, but whenever we are trying to observe the positions of the object or body, it may be in a rest or it may be in a motion. यानी कि यहाँ पे क्या है, आप देखो कि फुटबॉल तो सेम ही है और उसकी सिचुएशन चेंज हो गई। सिचुएशन क्या चेंज हुई है? एक पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे आप देख रहे हो तो ये किसमें है? रेस्ट में है। लेकिन जब आपने इस पर फोर्स लगाया, that means you are hit that ball, then at the second time you will see the ball is same but it changes position. That means it is moving in state of motion. So that means ये दोनों चीजें अलग अलग नहीं है, that things are not separated, they are interrelated to each other. I mean, a body may be in a rest for a particular period of time or a body may be in a motion for next period of time. ठीक है, समझ में आया? सपोज आपने 9 am से स्टार्ट किया, इस बॉल को देखा, that means on a 9 am you find it is on rest and at a 9:1 you just hit the ball, then it will in motion. So ball is remain same but its position is changed. I hope you understand this. The statement which has given state of rest and motion are relative to only. So when we are using that word relative, that means they are interrelated and they are complementary to each other. Is that clear? Now we will describe. You will write the definition of a reference point also. I will define to you what is a reference point. First of all, you need to understand a reference point. Or you understand that concept? What is a reference point? Okay. Reference means with the help of that we can define the different positions of the different things. That is called a reference point. Like in any city, we have got the 3 landmarks. Whenever you are entering any city, then there are the 2 or 3 landmarks are there. If it is a bigger cities like Bombay or Delhi or any other states like a Jaipur, okay, then we have got any city, we have got the 3 landmarks. What are they? Number 1, bus stand. Second is railway stations. Third is airport. Okay, these 3 landmarks are there when we are defining any city. So what they are they are called the reference points of the city. Okay. Suppose if you are entering into the Nimbahada, so how do you enter? Either you are entering with the bus or a train. Airport is not available here. But when you are entering to the bus stand and you want to go to your home, then how will you describe the distance of your home? In any city, when we are describing the distances from the different location of the city, then we always try to define them with the help of that bus stand and railway station. We will always define that my house is about 4 kilometers from the bus stand, from the railway station or from the airport. Whenever we are trying to give that how much distance between your bus stand or railway station or airport, then what we will say कि ये तो 5 किलोमीटर दूर है मेरे घर से या 10 किलोमीटर दूर है 7 किलोमीटर दूर है. So when we are saying that kind of statements, what we are referring these points. So these are called the reference point of any city. On the basis of that, we are defining the different positions. Suppose if you are taking your home as a reference point, okay, so you can easily define the position of your school, that how much distance is there in between your home and your school. So that means your house is considered to be a reference point. On the basis of that, you are defining the distance between the school and the home. Okay, so that's why this reference point is very, very important. Is that clear? Now you understand what is a reference point? A reference point is a position with respect to that we are defining the different position of the different surrounding. That is known to be as a reference point. आपको समझ में आया रेफरेंस पॉइंट का मीनिंग क्या हुआ? रेफरेंस पॉइंट क्या है? What is a reference point? Reference point is nothing but it is a point which is defining the positioning of the different objects. Position को define. Now, if we are defining in physics, then how we are defining? Let me suppose I am taking A as a reference point. Okay, and I am putting point here as B. That is your C point. This is your E, and that is your E point. So E and E points are there. So I am saying that A is a reference. So how we will define the distance between C, D and E? What we will do? We will take a measuring distance from A, B, C, then I will take D, and that will I take E. Suppose it is 4 centimeter away, it is 2 centimeter away, it is 6 centimeter, and it is about 5 centimeter away. So in with respect, I am defining their position. I am defining with respect to A. That means from A, B point is 4 centimeter away, C point is 2 centimeter away, E point is 6 centimeter away, and D is about 5 centimeter away. So with the help of that means that is the center point by which I am defining the different position of different objects. That is going to be the reference point. Now you will write the definition of reference point. What is the reference point?